The newest Final Destination movie, Final Destination Bloodlines, is just right around the corner. So here's my ranking of all the 5 Final Destination movies from least favorite to the most favorite. Starting with number 5 is the Final Destination 2009, or simply Final Destination 4. I honestly cannot believe that this was almost the last Final Destination movie, aside from the goofy premonition scene, which up to this day I still laugh sometimes when I watch it. I also didn't like how they incorporated the 3D effect into the deaths, but hey, it was 2009 and everyone was just starting to get into the 3D effect and everyone was just being glazy with it. Most of the death scenes of this movie are kind of weak and there's not really much memorable characters. In fact, I didn't really like a single one. And I also think out of all the other movies in the franchise, this has the weakest and kind of the least effective way for death and to send the signs from the protagonist, which is Nick. And Nick having a second premonition in the middle of the movie is kind of random, but it still works, but it's just not it for me. But at least we got that horrifying and gruesome escalator scene. But still, I don't think it is a bad movie. It's just like the least favorite in the franchise, and even though I said that most death scenes are weak, it actually gave us one of the most memorable in the franchise, which is Han's death in the water park. And this movie will always have a place in my heart because it's one of the movies that I grew up watching as a kid, and this is one of the first horror movies I've watched. It is actually the first Final Destination movie that I've ever watched, like ever. I just can't still wrap my head around that this came from the same director of the Final Destination 2, which is a very strong entry to the franchise.